The encounter with him was at the Independence Day celebration that we had in Durumi Church. He sat with us with his ishiago as a correct Igbo man. He was in our canopy, the southeast, filled with life. Yes, he's been struggling health-wise, but in his heart, I saw the freedom, I saw the liberty of somebody that is at peace with his God and with man. I want to say to Ada, the Spirit of God will uphold you. And for my children, Christine and Karen, sincerely, their impact in children's church, even at this age, can be felt. It goes to show that when we train our children in the way of the Lord, they will not depart. The Lord will uphold us all. God bless you.
Also, I will like to invite one of his professional colleagues to also come and share the testimony from that angle as professionals in the same field. I will call on Deaconess Rita. Let's put our hands for Jesus as she comes forward.
Praise the Lord. Praise Master Jesus. When Pastor introduced me, I said, oh, that's true. I'm a deaconess. That's what I want, some smile in our face, because that's what Chris would have loved. I've known Chris since 2004. If you know Hot 98.3 FM, we started that radio station together. Through the training process before we went on air, as a matter of fact, I didn't get a slot to go on air immediately. He was on a shift, and I would come in and read the news, and I would sit and wait for the next hour because we were on the hour. And after, look, we need to punch it. When you end the sentence, you take it the next one, give it a punch. So we go like that in the studio, give it a punch. And after 3 hours, I was taking the news again. Another fact came and said, what happened? Where is this fire coming from? I said, it's Chris' fire. But there's something I didn't like about Chris. There was no peace with him where there is cake. I don't understand. You will bring cake to the office. He can take half of that cake and take a cup of tea. And I'm like, what kind of cake monster is this? Who does that? But that's Chris. He was a fun guy. Chris was fun to work with. He suffered no fools. Very critical, very thorough. If you listen to Hot FM and you heard Inside Politics today, we have a radio show every weekday in the morning. It's the People's Assembly. And before the election, which year did you do the election to bring in Obasanjo for the second time? 2003? Or I think it was 2007 election. He said, we need a political program. And he went into the studio, came out with the jingle for the program, and we set a date for it. That's the kind of person he is. If Chris wanted to do something, he would go all the way. He's the type system, add it to something else, bring another system, so long as it works, he will clone it. And we get this done. When Chris left Hot 98.3 FM, his body left the station, but his heart was still there, and he would call in once in a while. We would talk. If he listened to and he heard something that wasn't right, he would call and say, oh no, we should do this way, we should do that. He's someone to support his colleagues to do better. And I also know that Chris loved his wife, at least for the time that I knew. Yes, I know, you know, we were at the wedding together. As a matter of fact, my daughter was the little bride. I was just showing her a photograph from that day. There will be no praise the Lord.